right, guys, we've got the new Speedmaster sponge here, and as I've read, you can use this for rinseless washing or for regular car washing with the shampoo. It's got a sliced side. I don't know what you would call that, but it's sliced on one side and kind of an eggshell shape on the other. It feels very soft. Thank you to Mark F. I won't say his last name, for sending me this and letting me try it out. You know, he's a big rinseless wash guy. He does a lot of car lots and cars with rinseless washing. He's an expert at it. And thanks again for sending me this. Let's play with this. We're gonna use some American Detailer Garage Wipeout. We're gonna do a rinseless wash, and I'll let you know my thoughts on this, guys. All right, so here's the setup I'm gonna use today. I've got my American Detailer Garage Rinseless product. I've got two buckets, one with the grit guard, one without. Doesn't matter, you can put a grit guard if you want in here. I've got solution in both of them. This one will be my dipping bucket to the car. When I come back after washing, I'm gonna put the sponge in there, rub it down, try to get any of the dirt off it. It goes back into here and washes again. Okay, I also have a container with some more solution that I'm also going to pre-spray on the car just for extra lubricity. You don't have to do this, you don't have to do any of this if you don't want, but you don't have to use this step. I'm just bored and I got a lot of extra stuff here, so why not do it? Now, you don't have to rinse the car first. If you don't rinse it, well, then you're not getting all the loose dust off there. So that's a step you want to take at your own risk. With this canister here, you can use that as a pre-rinse or a loosening agent, or you could use your hose. I use my hose because there's a coating on there and I like to show the hydrophobics of it. So we're gonna start with the hose. All right, and as you know, we have this car ceramic coated in 2 coats of Geon Pure and 1 coat of Can Coat. So let's check out how the hydrophobics are holding up. All right, for the top of the car, I'm just gonna wash it. It's just glass. I don't want to put any product on there. So we're going from this bucket to wash the car, and then back into this bucket. We dry and we continue on. just like that, we've done all the glass, the roof, the top of the car. The rest of it is still wet. So we're going to continue on. It's pretty fast and easy. For the paint, I'm going to use this pre-spray here. Give it a little extra lubrication. A little bit dirty. It's hot today, guys. Very, very hot. Alright guys, so did you like the video? If you did, hit that like and subscribe button and press the notifications bell so you get all the new videos we're putting out. Man, it's hot today, and it's not even hot out there, but it's probably about 70 degrees right now. I'd say right around there. And today we're talking about rinseless washing, and specifically the new sponge that Mark F sent me, which is the Speedmaster sponge. And this sponge has two sides, a cross-cut pattern on one and a waffle weave on another. So we used a 2-bucket rinseless wash method here. We used American Detailer Garage rinseless wash product, that's Wipeout, and we added in a prep sprayer there. So you can either rinse the car first. If you don't have a hose or access, you live in an apartment, you can use that sprayer to pre-spray the car, all right? That's gonna loosen up that dirt and debris. You get your American Detailer Garage, you put it in the sprayer. You make a waterless solution. You get your American Detailer Garage Wipeout, you put it in your buckets. You make a rinseless solution. You're all set. I used 2 towels, 2 buckets, and a sprayer. You could use 1 bucket if you want. The way I did it today was rinse the car first. I used a hose to show you the beads, but I do like using the hose. I have access. If I didn't have access, I would use the sprayer, and I'd rinse the panels. I'd start at the top and rinse the top if I didn't have anything else. My car has glass. I don't really need to rinse the top, but if your car has paint, I would definitely recommend pre-spraying with the sprayer. It's gonna loosen that dirt up. You get your Speedmaster sponge or whatever sponge or wash media you wanna use. You put it into your wash bucket. You wash the car. You put it into your rinse bucket. You clean the sponge and you put it back into your wash bucket. From there, you grab your drying towel and you dry the panel. You're only doing 1 panel at a time, depending on the heat. Now, this sprayer up here comes in extra good because on a day like today where the sun is hitting my car, you can keep spraying that panel or spray the car and keep it wet if it starts to dry on you. If you want to go further and do 2 or 3 panels at a time, you can spray them and keep them wet, all right? It's lubricating them. Come back with your wash, clean, and dry. It's very, very simple, guys. This took me about 17 minutes today while filming and moving all the buckets around. I did the wheels with the sprayer. I sprayed the wheels at the end. I came back with a different towel, a wheel towel that's dedicated for wheels, and I did like a waterless wash and dry on them. Is that gonna get in the barrels of the wheels? No, it's not. But it's gonna still look clean from the outside. A lot of people say, hey Ben, your cars don't look dirty. Well, number one, they're white. They are very dirty because I don't wash them about every 6 days now. And since they're white, before I would wash my cars about every 3 days, but with these white cars, I'm gonna let them go every 6 days, and I'm parking somewhere else at work where all the construction dirt and dust is getting on the cars. They're super dirty, they just don't show it. But if you do this once a week, it's never gonna get real dirty. It's when you wait 2 weeks or 3 weeks and you don't wash your car that it gets really nasty. Things happen to the paint like water spots that you didn't notice. But if you keep up on your washes, it's not gonna get dirty. Now, what do I think about this sponge, guys? This sponge here, super soft. This is probably the softest sponge I have. And so it's thinner than the other type of sponge. This is the big red sponge over here. And it's thinner, as you can see. So I would assume it's gonna be softer because it's got less material, unless they made it more dense. I like this very much. It felt good. It absorbed a lot of water in it, and it has 2 sides. This egg-shaped side I tried to use on one door. I instantly didn't like this side, okay? So maybe if you're washing your car with soap, this is the soap side to use. I don't really know. I'm not gonna use this with soap. This is strictly gonna be for rinseless washing. This side is fantastic, and this sponge is fantastic. Probably one of my most favorite sponges. The only downfall is this side of it. I can't really use this side of the sponge where I can get two sides out of this. I can wash, you know, a door. I can flip it over, get to the clean side and wash the door. Yes, I could wash a door with this side and then flip it over, but then I have this side, and I don't know that this side really picks up a whole lot. It's so far in there. I don't know, it's not like this side where it's picking up a lot more. You might have to go over it a few times. So that's my only con about this sponge, is it's not two-sided. If they made this exact sponge and leveled this side to look like this, I would buy this all day long. And I think they're like $13. So some of these other sponges are $15 to $20. This one was like 13 bucks. What does this mean for this sponge? Well, you're gonna have to go into the clean bucket and then go into the wash more times because, well, you're half side short here. Unless you figure out that you can use this first and switch it over. I don't know. But I do like this a lot. I like the softness. It seems to pick up really well, and it molded well against the car. So I would definitely still buy this sponge. Maybe a little bit more work going back to the bottles there, the wash buckets, but it's well worth it. Really soft, really nice, work good. Mark F, thank you very much for sending me this. I will be using this, and you know, it's definitely, it's like, so say this is 100% with the firmness, this is like 30% with the firmness. That's how soft it is. This is 30% of what this is in firmness. And if you think this is soft, you haven't tried anything yet until you get your hands on one of these Speedmaster sponges. All right, guys, I hope you liked the video. Do some rinseless washing. There's more than one way to skin a cat. My ways may not be right for you. Just trying to help you, give you some ideas. Have a great day. Stay tuned for more videos.